This is Agile in 3 Minutes, the simplest podcast that could possibly work. My name is Amitai Schleier. What's the nicest way to find out whether you're wrong about something? Wow, that depends. Me personally, or a group I'm part of? What kind of something? Who's doing the judging? Who else sees the judgment? Who else feels it? Given all that, what's a meaning for wrong in that context that's simultaneously valid and worth pursuing? And how could nice ever be the word to describe it? When the answer to a question is that complicated, the question might itself be wrong, which is to say, built on wrong premises not worth following to a conclusion. Or maybe they're merely questionable premises and troublesome to question. Either way, if a question doesn't seem important enough for the trouble it takes to answer, it'll probably go unanswered. I'm here to tell you that if you want agility for your team, it doesn't matter how much trust you built or how often you retrospect if nobody wants to know when they're wrong. Especially in the social context of a team, in the business context of a job, hardly anyone wants to be wrong unless you've somehow arranged for it when it happens to feel good. And we're going to be wrong plenty, whether or not we detect it, whether or not we admit it. The epistemic condition of being human, of finding our way given extremely limited knowledge, is not ameliorated when we develop software. It is magnified. So the question, despite the trouble, is well worth answering. For me, the nicest way to find out I'm wrong is early, when we still have other options and the chance to pursue them. How do we arrange to be wrong early? With discipline, we can design our work to make small, precise claims about what we expect to be valuable and effective. Look for small, precise feedback about whether it was. Learn and adjust. We can know when we're wrong more often, more comfortably, with less to lose and more to gain. We don't have to wait until someone holds our feet to it to know there's a fire nearby. We can hold our own feet there, close but not too close, where we can feel the warmth. We might even decide it's the nicest place to keep our feet. And since we'll always know exactly where the fire is, we can act quickly when needed to keep its burning controlled to serve our needs. If, and only if, we're willing to consider whether the way our work works might itself be wrong. This has been Amitai Schleier, delivering an increment of Agile in 3 minutes, the simplest podcast that could possibly work.